Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grange Headteacher Summer 2 CCC U Assembly. I am so proud of all of you in Year 3 and Year 4. On Friday, I walked up the purple corridor, Year 3, and it was a Friday afternoon, the end of a really tough week, a challenging week, and yet all of you looking through the doors, you were all sitting focused, star sitting, tracking the adult who was speaking at the front of the class, and you were learning. And I was so proud of you. I thought Friday afternoon to see that. So that was Year 3. So I'm going to give that shout out to all of Lower Key Stage 2. Well done to you. You really make me proud. You really learn like champions. And you learn the CC way. And what is that CC learning way? We know that. We always care. We are people who want to make the world a better place. We care. We always try our best. And we know we're going to make mistakes as we go along. And making mistakes doesn't always feel great, but we always learn from our mistakes. If we learn from our mistakes, then we fix things up and we go to the higher level, to the next level. And it's all worth it because we're going for improvement and progress. And if we learn from our mistakes, we make improvement and progress. And I see that every day at Grange. And I'm so proud of you. We use everything we learn to help us to make great choices as we go along in life. Again, if we make a choice which is a mistake, remember what we do with it. What do we do with our mistakes? We learn from them, we grow from them, we keep on improving, making progress, and in that way, we use every bit of learning to help us to go forward in life. We never give up. That's what CC learning is. And we know it's really important to be physically healthy, to eat healthy foods, and to sleep well and to exercise. We know all of that, and that's really important. But our most powerful strength, our greatest strength, comes from inside us when we are the very best that we can be. That will help us to overcome all the challenges and problems that life gives us. Because when we embrace the challenge, when we face the difficulty, the problem, or the challenge that life is giving to us, and we don't take the easy way out and just walk away, we say, no, I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to grow. Then we grow from it and we make real progress. So that's why we say the real strength is character strength. And at Grange, we say we use our character strengths to have a balance of confidence and consideration, the CC way. So confidence is when we put our hand on our heart. That's the Grange salute. And I love it. I see so many people giving the Grange salute at the gate in the morning when you see me, and around the school when you see me, that Grange salute, and everywhere, because that Grange salute, it's our salute. It's the hand on the heart, and it says confidence. I will be my very best, and I care about myself, and I'm going to look after myself. And we know at Grange, the second you do that, we know that at Grange, we have consideration. We really care about everybody around us. And when we care about everybody around us, that makes the world a better place for everybody and for ourselves. So confidence and consideration, the CC way, that's Grange character strength. So here's some Grange pupils of power. Joshua in Nightingale, you are always so positive and so kind and just wonderful. Whenever I see you, you just give me hope because you're such a positive person of character strength. CC champion. Thank you, Joshua. Fiona, you always give a smile when you see me, and you always walk with in such a positive way. You always want to do your best. So Fiona, you are a pupil of power and you give us hope. Thank you. And then I wanted to say especially to all the Year 3 Spanish superstars, and I can't even remember all of you because you are amazing. You are just great estudiantes fantásticos. I think that's right. I have to go and check with Ms. Shaw. But you love your Spanish and you love your learning and you are just champions. I can see you wherever you go in the world, you'll find a way because you'll learn the language and you'll be open to learning. If you learn Spanish like that, I'm so proud of you. I have real hope for the future. So all you Year 3 Spanish superstars, I hope there'll be more of you asking me, ¿Qué día es? And ¿Qué día es mañana? And all the questions, ¿Cómo estás? All that. Well done, Spanish superstars. And here is our character strength focus. So we are going to focus on the character strength of hope. And what hope means, not just that you think that things can get better, you believe, you're positive, you say things will be better, things will be good. And what we want to talk about is everybody around us. Now, the thing is, it's very easy in class to learn with somebody who's quiet, who follows all the rules, who never bothers the teacher, who never disturbs with speaking. All of that is really, really easy. It's easy to be friends with somebody who's always lets you go first, who always lets you decide on the game. It's easy. It's not easy sometimes when there are people who are still struggling with those choices, when sometimes there are people who struggle to always make the right choices, who don't always listen to the rules, and sometimes they get into trouble, or maybe when they're playing they get overexcited and they make a mistake. That's not always easy. But if you live with hope, you say everyone deserves a chance. We at Grange, we believe everybody should be treated with respect and everybody should be cared for. And that's one of the ways we embrace the challenge at Grange. We say we're all different, but we care about everybody and we're all going to grow together the CC way. When you are learning, I'm proud of you when you do star sitting, when you sit up straight, when you track the speaker, when you ask and respond appropriately like a scholar, like a pupil of power, when you respect everybody sitting around you. I'm proud of you. The way you live with others, that really matters for the future. Do you care about everybody, even the people who are sometimes not making great choices? So this is what it means to live with hope. It's not just about the people who fit in. It's not just about ourselves. It's about making a difference for everyone, respecting others by not giving up on them. Even if somebody else has not made the right choice, we do not give up on them. But that's very difficult because sometimes we get really irritated. I just want to learn. Why is this person making the wrong choice? I just want to play nicely. Why is this person making the wrong choice? But we can help them. Together, we can help them to learn to make better choices. And that's if we use the character strength of kindness. We can be kind to them. Instead of just judging them and telling them you're making the wrong choices, we can be kind and say, I can see you're upset. Is there any way I can help you? Or if they need space, we can give them space. Or, there was one child this year in Grange. It was so incredible. Somebody was having a bit of a meltdown. They were really, really upset. And this child said to the teacher, I think I can help them. If I just sit next to them, maybe they'll want to work with me. And they'll do better. And that child who was having the meltdown was so grateful for the kindness that this child showed that they got back on track and started learning well in the class. So that's brilliant. We can have gratitude. Everybody does something good at some point. Everybody gives us something good for ourselves. So we can have gratitude and we can recognize maybe today that person isn't having a good day, but think about all the other days when they were good and kind and helped us to learn. We can have forgiveness. We can, instead of just being all angry with the person for ruining our day or our learning or our lesson, we can forgive them and say, when you make a mistake, what do? You learn from it. So let's start again. We can have perspective. We can understand sometimes that somebody is not making a good choice because they're really, really upset and they're struggling. It's not about us. They might be having a bad time. And if we understand them, we can be kinder to them. So that's perspective. It's knowing how to look at things, not just judging. We can have social intelligence. We can realize that everybody's got strengths, but maybe we just need to be a bit more patient with somebody. That means give them a bit more time, be a bit kinder to them, help them. We can have love, and what love means, we can just care about people and say, I really want you to succeed. I really care about you. That's love. So in the next few weeks, I know some of you really know a lot about this, but this year I learned about something amazing called the zones of regulation. And in the next few assemblies, I want to talk about the zones of regulation, because I think the zones of regulation help all of us manage our feelings and do better. So we'll hear more about that in the next few assemblies. So here are our gold stars of the week. We have Sammy AA bouncing in, and Lauren bouncing in, and Pasha bouncing in, and the whole of Holmes class. Your teacher said you were just amazing with your learning, with your teamwork. She was so proud of you. Ashvini and Branshika and Jalal, we are proud of you. Natalia bouncing in, gold star. Pfizer, John Anthony, that is brilliant. Louisa and Hussein and Nikki, we are so proud of you, gold stars of Grange. Here are the class champions: Jalal in Lister, Louisa in Lister, Ashabini in Lister, Sanuja in Lister, Bassett in Lister, and Tanashiri in Nightingale, Thea in Nightingale. Thea, the way you taught us how to count to 20 in Welsh, amazing. I still have to tell my Welsh neighbour, she will be so impressed. Katzba in Nightingale, that's fantastic. Mansour in Nightingale, brilliant. Daria in Seacole, Zara M in Seacole, Jeshwin in Seacole. We are so proud of you, class champions in year 4. Andrada in Beckham, Ananya in Beckham, Lauren in Beckham, Sammy AA in Beckham, Uzair in Holmes, Atif in Holmes, Ryan in Holmes, Ruel in Holmes, Maria V in Holmes, Anna Maria in Ennis, Simina in Ennis, Rocky San in Ennis, Afsa in Ennis, Walid in Ennis. We are so proud of all of you. And here comes Isam, muy bien. And Yakub, that is just brilliant, Yakub. Well done to you. Class champions, the Grange House of Water, you were the top attaining house. Well done. And we have Olivia and Dima and Dennis and Alana and Yusuf M, Delia, Shahad, Joseph, Ryan, Atif, Amy, Khalif, Isam, Natalia, Simina, flying in his Irfan, Ashvini, Bassett, and the swivel goes to Louisa with 151. Well done. Grange House of Fire. We have got Kamani, Jahim, Laurentio, Sebastian, Pasha, Ananga, Hasunat, Eric, Jeshwin, Avi, Majid, Yasmin, Maria V, Adam, Ruel, Dolly, Kayhan, Amar N, Ramanullah, Abdirahman, Yakub, Branshika, Rocky-san, flying in is Tiago, Faiza, and the swivel goes to Jalal. Fantastic work. Grange House of Fire. Grange House of Air. We have got Mohammed K, Adrian, Mustafa A, Farah, Sophie W, Tiana Hasnain, Tamid Diana, Matar, Sophia Z, Daria, Adna, Ibrahim, Yasin, Walid, flying in is Uzair, Anna Maria, and the swivel goes to Nikki. Fantastic work. Grange House of Earth. I forgot to put it in over here. I'm so sorry, Grange House of Earth. And the last week was 5,729 points. The 6,073 was from the week before, which was brilliant work. So this last week got 5,729 points. And we've got Sharia, Ranuki, Justino, Sami A.M., David, Vanessa, Shema, Zara M, Riola, Ansh, Nur, Nehara, Abu, Leland, Zakira, Ronessa, Vladut, wonderful. Here's John Anthony, brilliant. Afsa, amazing. Asiya flying in. Hussein flying in. And the swivel goes to Sanuja with 149 points. Amazing Grange House of Earth. So the whole Grange community got a brilliant 22,365 points. So who were the classy classes? And it's got quite interesting in the last few weeks. You've all been really caring about each other. So in third place, well, the super scientists of Holmes class. Brilliant. You haven't been in the top 3 of classy classes for the last few weeks, but here you come. Not only did you get into the third position in classy classes, you've also smashed through the 2,000 point barrier. That's brilliant. Ennis class, last week you were in the classy classes and you were the number 1 classy class. And you've kept it up and you are second this week. So brilliant. Who was classy class of this last week? And here it is. Last week they were second. It is the lovely Lister class with 2,755 points. Absolutely amazing. So well done. Lovely Lister class. Give yourselves a pat on the back, and well done, everybody. Let's give them a round of applause. Fantastic work. So the Messages of Hope campaign. I still need to come and see Seacole and Ennis. We're going to see what you have got. In Upper Key Stage 2, one of the children made an amazing poster, which we're going to stick up on the wall. Remember, we set ourselves such an ambitious target of 100,000 points. So ambitious. We are reaching for the stars. But look where we are already, 88,685 points. Amazing. We keep going like this, we're going to make it because we are powerful. We are kind. We are loved. We are Grange, and we are going to make it. So we've had Freddie, the reindeer, the pot plants, the handprints. We've had the Messages of Hope campaign. And if we crash through those 100,000 points, which we are going to do, then on the last day, I'm putting on my tracksuit and my trainers, and we're just going to have an Adults v Children tournament. Cricket, football, basketball, debating, even chess. We're just going to have fun over there, and we'll get as many of the adults as we can participating, but I'm definitely participating. And remember, I'm going to look, so I think we've only got like 2 weeks left of this to get, because the last week of term I'll have to come to you. Classy class of the whole year, you'll leave your legacy. Remember, the legacy is what you leave behind. Even when you go, you leave behind your legacy. So even when you leave behind this year's class, or whether it's year 3 or whether it's year 4, if you are the classy class of the entire year, you get to leave your legacy, but you'll have to decide with your teacher what exactly that is. So let's be great, let's be Grange. Let's remember that the way that we live with others around us really, really matters for the future. So we are not just going to be kind and accepting of people who follow the rules and just fit in. We're going to care about everybody, because everybody can succeed, and we will, through our kindness and through our care and through our respect, we will help everybody to succeed at Grange. So let's live our lives with confidence and consideration. Let's enjoy the week ahead. Let's be safe and happy. Let's learn together. Let's respect each other. Let's achieve our potential. Let's really care about each other at Grange. Really. And remember those character strengths at the beginning of this assembly. Let's be great. Let's be Grange.